saving. Saving. So once you pay off the debt, any credit card strategies you can direct me to. So I use a website called Credit Karma. That's been my go-to. I've been using that for years. I'll put it in the chat. I think it's .com. And they have a lot of strategies, a lot of educational videos, articles, and you can go through. They have it to where you can kind of type in your need, and then they'll send you what matches your need. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so saving, eliminate unnecessary expenses. So any memberships, any subscriptions, get rid of that if you're not using it. Sacrifice your daily Starbucks and eat at home. Cook for yourself and eat at home. A lot of people who are out working are eating out regularly 3, 4, 5 times a week. So say you're somebody who has to go out to work and you spend $3 4 days a week on a coffee. You get a coffee 4 days a week, and then you eat out. You get a lunch. Yeah, no problem. You get a lunch at $13 a day for 4 days a week. So say just every lunch, you're like, oh, I didn't have time to meal prep. Let me just go get me something real quick. And you spend $13 only 4 days out of the work week eating out. That $3 4 days a week and $13 4 days a week, that's $64 a week. Okay, that's money you could have been compounding in your trading account. $64 a week. That is $256 a month. That's an I Am Academy subscription entry fee. A lot of us are getting this. If you get people that you're talking to about this mastermind that are like, oh, I don't have the money, you ask them. Ask them how much do they eat out. Ask them what their saving strategy is. Because $256 a month, that's a lot. I don't even need to calculate how much that is a year. But you can calculate it if you want. 256 times 12. So if you cut back on these expenses by cooking at home, meal prepping for the week, I usually meal prep on Sundays. So cook all on Sundays. Meditate, cook. I'm meditating over my food basically. And cook a big pot of stew, whatever it is, crock pot. I love crock pots. You could just throw everything in there and walk away. And then you got bowls and bowls and bowls for days. So be strategic. Buying your coffee in the bag, buy your favorite coffee in the bag from the grocery store and brew it at home. Okay, this is going to save you money. If this can make a big difference in your budget. If you're looking for some extra money, this can make a big difference. Just because a lot of people's main expense, is rent, but then it's food. Okay, make a grocery list and stick to it. Okay, don't matter what's on sale. If you're budgeting, stick to your grocery list. If you got a little extra wiggle room, fine. If you got that savings, it is crockpot season, yes. If you have that extra savings, fine. But it can be hard. If it's something that's not on your list that you don't use daily, weekly, just leave it. It's okay. Stick to your list. Create a savings account and direct and deposit 10% of your paycheck every payday. So this is, and I'll go into this, but you want to have, people will say 3 to 6 months of savings. 3 months of savings is not enough. You need to have at least 6 months or more, because as you can see, you can lose your job. If you're not working for yourself, you can be fired or your job can be shut down at any point in time. Or if you are working for yourself and it's not a digital situation, it can really impact. So for like artists, dancers, people who travel, even though they're moving virtual themselves, but have at least 6 months of expenses. Get an Excel sheet and type out every single thing that you spend money on monthly and identify what your expenses are. You're going to need to do this to plan for retirement anyways. So go ahead and do that for this month, for the month of October. Okay. Any questions so far? You can raise your hand if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll move on.